Got you. Jeez, stained my coat. Guess she'll scold me again.
Oh? What's that?
I'm home, sweetheart.
Oh, Mr. Alastor! I'm so glad you're... Mr. Alastor! Not again! Do you know how long it takes me to remove the blood without harming the fabric? Please hand it to me.
It's quite alright, dear. This is too old anyway. You can just throw it away if you want.
Alright, but please promise you'll be more careful. The crisis in the country is bad enough for us to be wasting money on new clothes. We can just take care of the clothes we own. I've prepared your bath. Dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. We're having jambalaya.
That sounds lovely, dear. Lavender. She's too much of a sweetheart.
Mr. Alastor, I left clean clothes in your bedroom.
Thanks, darling. Charlotte has been a blessing in my life since we first met. I'll never forget the day I found her. It was an incredibly cold winter. I couldn't help but venture myself to hunt deer in that beautiful white landscape. This is pointless. It's been over 7 hours. Well, time to go back home.
Help!
Well, what the...
Sir, please help me! They want to desecrate me!
Hey, you! Hand over that bitch!
I can presume you are responsible for all her wounds. Isn't that right, gentlemen? What could have this charming lady possibly done to deserve this kind of treatment from you?
Wait, don't shoot! It's all right. Her old man gave her to us.
And may I ask who could possibly give away such a creature?
He was the owner of the Magnate's cotton farm. We were his farm workers. That miserable tortured us for years. He murdered and raped our mothers, sisters, and wives all this time. He whipped, mutilated, and killed our colleagues. When his company went broke, to prevent us from getting our revenge on him, he gave us his daughter instead.
So, I assume you want to make use of this girl to satisfy your need to inflict damage similar to the pain he caused all of you? That seems fair.
Sir, please.
Calm down, dear. I'm not going to kill you.
Thanks.
Come here, darling. You need some heat.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm Alastor, my dear. A real pleasure to meet you. May I ask what is your name?
Charlotte Maine.
The Warrior. Such a nice name, darling. Quite fitting, if you ask me. It's done.
Thank you.
Incidentally, they didn't actually manage to define...
No! For the love of God, no! My chastity is still intact, sir. I managed to escape while they were removing their overalls.
Blessed garments. So, what do you plan on doing now?
I don't know. My aunt and uncle gave me away and fled to France. If I go back now, the former Maine plantation workers would probably recognize me and try to do the same to me as those men from before.
I thought it was your parents who gave you away.
My parents loved me! Those two are not my parents. My parents died 8 years ago in a car accident. My uncle, Michael Maine, was my father's older brother. He and his wife were going to take over the cotton farm until I was old enough to marry and inherit it, according to the lawyer's instructions regarding my father's will. But the crisis left us in ruin before that can happen.
Before you could marry or before you can inherit the farm?
Both. But it doesn't matter anymore. I assume that they never intended to give me my inheritance, and I'm certain that either an accident or a trip abroad with no sight of return would have befallen me before I married. In fact, I wish I was dead now.
Well, your current situation is almost the same as that of a dead man.
Huh?
Naked, pale, frozen, penniless, and at the mercy of one who takes pity on your poor bones. I believe I have a deal you might like. You can stay here if you'd like. You would only have to take care of the cleaning and food. Basically, the little details of what it means to run a household. I am a busy man, and I need someone to help me with what I can't manage to do.
You want me to be your slave?
Well, technically not. You would be more like my servant. I would make sure you're never hurt, wanting for food and shelter, and I could give you a salary for your needs. And most importantly, I and my friend here would provide you with protection. Everyone wins!
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, sir?
Oh, my dear, if I wanted to hurt you, I would have done so already. Sweetheart, are you seriously considering rejecting my offer in your current condition?
No, it's just... You're very generous, but I don't know anything about being a servant.
You've always had them, haven't you?
Well, technically yes, but...
Splendid! You know how a servant should behave toward their master. The rest you can learn as you go along. So, it's a deal then?
All right, I agree to your terms.
Fantastic! Now it's time to rest so you can regain your strength. You can sleep in the guest room from now on. We get up at 5:30 a.m.
Thank you, Mr. Alastor.
Think nothing of it, my dear.
Mr. Alastor!
Dinner must be ready. I'd better not keep her waiting. I'm coming, dear.
Hey there, everyone.
This is your radio demon.
Your favorite jester!
And the greatest imp in all of hell. It's your vocal chameleon here. Just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, there's lots of ways you can support us. If you're a fan of our memes and streams, we have lots of crazy merch, with plenty more to come. References to our various playthroughs, or just running gags for the streams. We even have little bosom buddies so we could be in your shirt pocket. So cute! We also have our Patreon. Joining at select tiers gives you access to join our Discord, exclusive downloads, and even join us on streams. Not to mention potential discounts on all that sweet merch I just talked about. And lastly, if you enjoyed our Hazbin Hotel content here, consider checking out our second channel, Down the Foxhole. Not only do we have our Hazbin content there, but a wider array of videos too. Speed paints, creepypastas, even some original comics to dub. Links to all of these are in the description. Fall on down. Stay a while, won't you?